Hello and welcome to the Drummergy Podcast. I'm your host, Fred Rockfisher. I'm here along with the producer. Hello, producer.
Hello.
Hey, happy birthday to the show.
Happy birthday.
Celebrating 3 years of doing this podcast.
Yeah, you're a toddler.
I'm a toddler. I'm getting into everything now.
Yeah. We're going to have to put the locks on the things on the door handles and the little locks on the cabinets so you just don't get into stuff.
Yes. I don't think that we have any more child-proofing things on anything anywhere, do we?
I think the little tabs are inside yours and my bathroom cabinets still, but they're rotated, like they need to be detached, but they're like rotated so you don't have to use them.
I don't think our kids ever really got like into that terribly.
Well, no, because we had the locks and things on them.
No, I mean, but I don't think they really tried. Well,
I don't know.
Well, the point being is that today is episode 156. So that's 52 times 3.
Oh.
Right?
I guess so.
I think the actual first official show was November 17th of, let's see. I have this written down.
Well, wouldn't that week be your third?
Well, I was counting like how many episodes we actually have done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, November 17th of 2022 was the first show.
There's a couple you didn't do. When we broke your leg when you were in Indy, right?
I missed 2. I have only missed 2 Tuesdays. Yeah. One Tuesday was almost 2 years ago when my mother passed away.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do a show that day. And then the week I was in the hospital in Indianapolis when I broke my leg.
So if you take off 2, if you go back 2, then November 18th would have technically been your 3-year mark.
Oh, well, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Well, we could just celebrate. Jared Anthony's here. He says, nice hat, kind of. It's not kind of a nice hat. It's either a nice hat or it's not, Jared. There's no in between. There's no in between buddy.
This is Fred's Christmas hat.
Yes.
So there's a story behind this. It's not a really very interesting story, but there is a story. I bought it. I was doing music for a women's retreat in McCall, and Lori Martindale and I were at the thrift store that's like kind of around the corner from Ice Cream Alley. It's the one that's right there, not the one by the pizza place, but the one that's behind Ice Cream Alley. And I bought that thinking it would be cute for one of the kids, like Christian. In fact, it was for Christian because that's how long ago it was. And because he was a toddler and he didn't like it. So then I thought, well, I'll wear it. And then I was like, nah, I don't like it on me either. And you quickly adopted it. And it's been your Christmas.
It's been my December hat for several years.
Since then, pretty much.
Yeah. I love this hat.
And you'll wear it around town.
I'll wear it around town.
We'll go get coffee. And they're like, oh.
I know. Nobody's ever said kind of.
Yeah.
Hey, Jared, remind me to smack you around next time I see you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, because you could be just driving. I could be just... Usually if Mary and I are both driving around town, she's the one driving. I let her drive. I've driven enough in my life. So, but I'll be the passenger and then... and people will, look over and they'll see and they'll just start smiling. And... walking around a department store or something, people see that hat and they just smile. Smiling's just like in Buddy the Elf. Smiling's my favorite. Smiling is my favorite.
Well, it's kind of goofy and it's different than the old Santa hat. So
yeah. James says, wear it on stage with elf shoes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Elf shoes with a green iPad.
Elf shoes with the green iPad, right? Oh my gosh, yeah.
Put little Christmas light stickers on the back of your iPad. Make it festive,
right? Bring everybody's attention to it, right?
I mean, you might as well.
Well, since we're being goofy, we should talk about the goofy holidays.
Sounds reasonable.
Yes, it does. Today is National Pastry Day.
Oh.
He said, but that reminds me of Beavis and Butthead. She said,
He said pastry.
Oh, Jared really wants me to kick him in the shins.
Heard on.
It's not a smile. They're wincing. I could get away with it. I can get away with this hat. So it's National Pastry Day, which is funny because I think like every other week is National Donut Day or something.
Oh, geez.
Today is also National Christmas Card Day.
Oh.
Which the Fisher family is terrible about sending out Christmas cards.
Yeah.
We receive them, but we're those people. This will go with my hat. Now, I'm going to tell you what it is, but I'll pause. Today is Weary Willie Day.
Weary Willie Day. Now, if it had been tomorrow, it could be Weary Willie Wednesday.
Ooh.
But it's Weary Willie
maybe
Tuesday.
Next year. It's Weary Willie Day, and that means it's a tribute to clowns and the art of clownery. Or clowning.
So who's Weary Willie?
I don't know. Maybe it was a clown.
I'm
going to guess he was a clown since it's a tribute to clowns and the art of clowning. Right?
Sure.
All right. It's World Techno Day.
Oh.
So, I mean, who knew? I guess now I know. Now I know it's World Techno Day.
Like techno music?
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. Put that in your basket and you're carried around.
Wow. Okay. Put that in your tape deck.
It's National Opal Apple Day, which is a day for apple-themed treats. Now, there's
what's with the opal?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what Google told me. I'm just telling you.
You don't ask Google what. Okay.
What the world do you mean by this, Google?
Yep. What does the opal do with apple? Maybe it's a kind. I've never seen opal apples in a store. I've seen like Gala apples and Pink Lady and Granny Smith, Red Delicious.
This reminds me when I was in high school. You know, I've had a lot of jobs. I've had a lot of different jobs because all I cared about was playing drums. So if there was a job I could work and just quit if I had to, I would. But I worked at this kind of a mom and pop grocery store on the Nampa Caldwell Boulevard. I don't even remember the name of the place, but I think I worked there for maybe 2 weeks sweeping the floor.
Wow.
and I also, I don't know, I think I had to sweep out. You know, they have those giant refrigerator things like they have at Costco.
Uh-huh.
Well, down the center of those is where they restock them and all. I had to like clean those areas up.
Mm.
But they had a big bin of green apples. And some lady asked me, she goes, "Can you tell me what kind of apples these are?" And I said, green ones.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of apples would those be, producer?
Granny Smith.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know.
If there's another kind of green apple, I'm not aware of it. Those are the only ones I know of.
I said, I'm just here to sweep the floor. I don't know.
Ma'am, I haven't been trained on that yet.
Right.
Haven't made it to apples yet.
Haven't made it to apples. And that's also International Day of Veterinary Medicine.
Wow, this is a big day. Lots of stuff going on, huh?
Day. There was even more,
Veterinary
but I was like,
medicine.
Some of them are a little too heavy to
so
talk
tell
about
your vet happy vet day today, I guess.
Marcy's here. Congrats. Thanks,
Hello,
Marcy. We appreciate it. Marcy pops in and out of here every now and then. Love it.
Marcy, you got any dates coming up?
I'm sure she does. Oh. Blue Sky Band. Marcy and the Blue Sky Band. I don't think that's the actual name of the band. It's not Marcy and the Blue Sky Band. I think it's just the Blue Sky Band.
But it seems like everybody's somebody and the so-and-sos. That should be a band name. Somebody and the so-and-sos.
There you go. Write it down.
All right.
Make it so. Somebody in the so-and-sos.
Because and then it could just rotate. It could be anybody's in that band.
Yeah.
Yeah, the somebody could be different.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to always be
the whoosy-whatsies.
Yeah.
We were completely off the. I don't even think we got on the rails, and we're completely off the
Yeah.
rails. But there you go, Marcy and her band, the Blues. That's
Blue
a lot
Sky.
of words.
Marcy and the Blue Sky Band. She should
Ooh,
write
there's
a song.
you got even Marcy's being sung to already. Well, yes. So 3 years of sitting right here and talking about all kinds of different subjects. Excuse me. We're going to do some giveaways today.
What?
Yes.
What are we giving away?
Well, we didn't really work this out
Yes, that's what I'm wondering.
in advance. But I do think that we should give away at least a Drummergy mug. Is that okay?
Sure.
We have a Drummergy mug. Let me grab it. It's right behind my feet here.
Do we still have those?
Wait a second.
Oh boy.
No, I have it. That's behind me. It's behind me.
Oh no.
For everybody's you got to be ready to write down names.
What?
And have your bucket.
Here's my bucket.
You got your bucket?
I got my bucket. I don't know why there's a lay in here, but okay.
Well, okay. While Mary gets the bucket ready, we have let's see if I can make my room a big mess. We have a Drummergy coffee tumbler. Is that what you call these, Mary?
Yeah. A stainless.
A stainless. Look at that.
Keep that coffee hot.
Yes.
Or keep it cold.
So we're going to do a drawing.
It makes it look orange, but it's not.
It's red.
It's a deep red. Like the sign. Put it closer to the sign.
Oh. All right. There we go. There we go. So one lucky viewer will be in the drawing. We're going to do a drawing towards the end of the show. So
Ready.
Drummergy mug.
So what do they need to type?
Drummergy.
Drummergy.
Put Drummergy in the comments to be entered in to win. Entered in to win. There you go.
All right.
All right. And we'll probably mention this throughout the next hour so people know what's happening. Because there's always the late people, right? We'll give the late people a chance. So we got a Drummergy mug. That's one of the prizes.
All righty.
The other, I want to give away a Fred Rock School of Drumming shirt.
What?
Yes.
You're giving away all the stuff.
See, James has Drummergy. We got James Harrison.
All right.
Okay.
James Harrison.
Fred Rock School of Drumming t-shirt.
Oh. Well, how many things are you giving away so we don't...
I think 3 things.
Okay, so then the next one would be Fred Rock? Or is it, are you choosing which drawing you want to be in, Fred Rock or Drummergy?
I don't know. I'm making this up as we go. This is an extra large. We don't have any other choices. Okay.
Maybe we just do Drummergy, and then the first one will be the cup, and the second one will be the shirt.
I like it.
Okay.
Put Drummergy in the comments. Fred Rock School of Drumming shirt. Boom.
Now I got to edit my comment.
You have to edit your comment?
Yeah, because I said to win the coffee tumbler, and I didn't know you were doing a shirt, too.
And I have one other thing, Mary. We're giving away 3 things today.
Or what's the... Are you giving away one of those buttons? The 30-minute...
No, those are for my students.
I know. I was joking.
And the third thing we're going to give away is a pair of Vader 5B Fred Rock drumsticks. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. All right.
All right. Is that all of them?
That's all.
That's all of them. Okay.
3 things right there.
Okay.
So these are all donated by Fred Fisher.
Oh. Fred Fisher is sponsoring these.
That's right.
Giveaways.
That's right. So far we got James.
All righty.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see you're on YouTube and...
Well, yeah.
You're on top of it.
Hi.
Okay. All right. So all you got to do is put Drummergy in the comments to be entered into the drawing. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Just like that. So part of there's Mark Grubert. He says, morning, y'all.
Hi, Mark.
Mark is one of my favorite people who I have not seen in so long.
Yeah.
Over a year, way over a year.
Oh.
I see
gosh.
Mark online.
Oh, yeah. Mark, if you didn't hear, we're doing a giveaway. Yep. There's a pair of drumsticks or a Fred Rock shirt.
Yes.
Or the Drummergy coffee mug. Hold the coffee mug up real quick so you can see that.
That way you can enjoy the show.
So if you want to enter into the drawing, type Drummergy into the comments. Okay.
Drummergy in the comments.
Okay.
Greg,
you should put my comment up on your little ticker thing on the bottom so people see that.
Let's do it. Okay. There's Mark. Okay. The second comment, Mary?
Well, I think
there we go. There we go. I'll just leave that up for now.
Okay.
Boom. This is why I have a producer.
Right.
You know, we're as the show has evolved, we're going to get more tech savvy as we go along.
Unless you just like the crudeness of it.
Right. I think that's part of the charm. Not having a plan has become the plan.
Why can't we hear Mary?
Oh my gosh, I was about to snap on that one. I was trying so hard to keep it together.
I think the audience
they saw the tension that I was starting to express by the light wasn't right and then the mic wasn't working.
Well, at least we got the light right.
Yes.
All right, Greg.
Everybody can see how pretty I am.
It's important.
There we go. All right, so let's keep moving
It's forward. Not a Stranger Things episode. I need to be able to see you.
Who so I have this not that you could read this, but this is a page of past episodes, and I think I've mentioned this before, but I used to only stream to Facebook, and then somewhere in the spring everybody got on Facebook got notifications that if you had live videos on your page, they would be automatically deleted like by June 30th. So I had to download all my past podcast episodes and get them on the computer, and I started editing them and re-uploading them to YouTube. And there's a lot of stuff that hit the edit floor. And rightfully so, because that's just how that was going. But this year we started having guests, and guests are awesome, and I've got more coming. Next week we're going to have Rick Stojak. He is a drummer and an educator from San Diego. I've become pretty good friends with Rick over the last couple of years. So we're going to talk to him. But I'm curious, we got a lot of regulars here, and I love the regulars. I'm just curious, like, if you had a moment to comment, is there any topic or episode that sticks out in your mind that you remember that you really liked, a standout episode? So we'll just pose that question and see if get any takers.
You're expecting people to remember.
Well, because I can't.
What?
No, I can. But some of the feedback I get is, the show is the Drummergy Podcast, but it's not all just about drums and drumming. It's about life and music and stories related to that. But Drummergy is just the energy, right?
Yeah.
What's your description of Drummergy? Actually, the producer is the one who came up with the name, so it would be nice.
Geez, I should have just written this down because I don't know how. Like in class when you're like, you need to write a theme.
Yeah.
Or if you're doing your business stuff and you have to write the sentence that describes your business.
Yeah. So
Drummergy. So it's like the energy. It's like an energy that comes from, specifically drumming.
Mm-hmm.
But it really is just anything to do with music, really. You've got the Drummergy, you've got your vibing, you've got the Drummergy, you've got like the energy, you've got the good vibes, you get the joy,
the chutzpah. Did I say that right?
I don't know.
James says he likes the episode with that James Harrison guy.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
I mean, duh.
I thought that was a given. We're looking for deeper things.
Greg says, I love it. Anytime you are pontificating on flip-flops and cargo shorts and band pictures on train tracks.
Yes.
You know what?
Everybody's got my number here.
If you've got let's just throw this in for fun. If you've got a band picture on the train tracks, throw it in the comments. Let's just enjoy it.
The picture?
Yeah, band picture.
Yeah. Now
or maybe your senior picture of it.
Everybody has a picture of them with train tracks. They just got to go find the picture.
Yeah. That'd be fun. Just throw it up.
Have you guys seen, there's a guy on Instagram. I can't remember his name, and I actually just started following him like a few days ago. But he's sitting in his car, and he's drinking coffee. He starts with a big slurp. And he talks about if your band is doing this, that, and the other. Now, he's a drummer in a band, but one of his reels I just saw in the last couple of days talked about like upping your game, stop getting your pictures taken next to brick walls and train tracks.
Yeah, train tracks. Oh,
I'm like, oh, I love this guy.
That was
already.
Like the last thing he said.
Yeah.
And he talked about
iPads
and shoes.
And shoes.
He's like, consider that your feet are right at, if you're on a stage, your feet are right at eye level.
Yeah.
For people, your legs and your feet. So.
Yeah. James says train tracks, barns, and stairs.
Stairs.
I've done the train tracks. I've done the stairs. I've done the brick wall thing.
Heck yeah.
Midline shot their onward video in a barn.
Yeah.
And that's actually a pretty well received video.
That was fun.
That was the barn that is up in the Avamore subdivision, which Mark right here.
Mark hooked us up.
Yeah. That's in Mark's neighborhood. So he helped make that happen, that we could use that barn.
Yeah.
Mark says that's Johnny F. Always great advice is the guy I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got great stuff. Great stuff. Everybody should follow him and check it out and look at it and listen.
For sure.
Boom. Let's so I couldn't remember everybody off the top of the head. So the producer was my very first guest on episode 100. Their Power Sports Sales Pro, Drummergy. That is our friend Aaron.
Well, hello, Aaron.
You see that?
Yeah, I do. Oh. Aaron Moore.
Now, Aaron had visited us a couple winters ago. It's been longer than that. But Aaron had this brand new pickup.
Dude, that was before COVID.
It was? Was it that long ago? But it was kind of late at night, and
pretty sure.
And we were seeing his new truck, and Mary drove it.
Yeah. He's like, Mary, you drive it. And I'm like, oh no, I don't know. And so we get out of go out the main entrance.
Yes.
And we're literally just going to drive around from the main entrance to the street that goes back into our neighborhood, like in the other end. So it's like we live kind of not quite in the middle of that.
Right.
And so we get out onto Lake Hazel, and he's like, punch it, Mary. And I'm like, all right. Vroom. And because he just wants me to see the get up and go, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, no, this is too fast. I immediately start slowing down, and then a cop goes past us. I was like,
yeah. So now it's been a thing for years now. Anytime I see a cop, I'll yell out, punch it, Mary. All because of Aaron.
Yeah.
That's our goofy little world we live in.
Yeah.
So yeah, the producer was the very first guest on episode 100, and that was the first time my show went for a long time, over 2 hours.
That's when it went viral.
That's when everybody said, "Wait a second, let's check. This is a real deal." Mary Fisher's on here.
Oh my gosh!
So that was that was a fun one.
Yeah.
Then we had Cliff Miller.
Oh, Cliff Miller.
Which we talk about Cliff almost every week. Drummer Tanner Abney was here.
Yep.
And Tanner's been out just like perpetually on tour.
Yeah, we were supposed to have him back this fall, and I don't think he's ever come back. like more than 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, he's trying to keep work, right? So
Right.
he's out doing his thing, which is awesome.
We might just have to meet, like have him just do like
a
get on
remote,
the
a remote lesson. Now
which could be fun.
a remote show. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he actually has moved to Nashville.
Oh, then I guess it'll make it hard for him to actually come into the studio.
Yeah. Then we had Mr. Anthony Fagiano from Midline, my singer.
Yeah.
That was a fun one. Scott Alexander from the band Dishwalla, the bass player.
Yep. That was a good one.
Then we had James Harrison, which James Harrison said he really liked the show with James Harrison.
Yeah, that was a good show.
So that was good stuff. But I mean, in between some of those, like I can't read them all because we're going to be here all day, but just like some of the topics, like, did you already give up? That was in relation to, like, everybody has their New Year's resolutions, and you get really excited about that. And that might be, just something you said at the moment on the first day, or something that lasted a few days, a couple weeks, or maybe it just, that whole thing, whatever it was, just died in the first 3 months.
Jim Reidenbaugh gave you this book.
Yes.
The 12-week year.
Yes.
And I've read the whole thing, and I've been waiting for you to finish reading the whole thing so we can implement the 12-week year. And I thought, you guys let me know what you think here, but I thought it would be a good idea to have Mr. Jim Reidenbaugh on the show because he does implement that process or way of
writing
thinking.
down suggestions.
Yeah.
So you can write it down. Then I don't have to dig out paper.
I don't have to write it down. I've told you probably 10 times.
Oh, well, you know me. You can't just tell me stuff.
I think that would be good to have him on the show and talk about the 12-week year and how he implements it in his life, which I don't know if he uses it for drumming. I think it's for his real estate. That's my assumption.
I believe that's true.
But
yeah,
it can work for anything. Like if you can have it, it doesn't have to be business. It can be totally like goals for being a musician, as far as like, I want to be able to play at this level by this date or whatever. And then you have these chunks of weeks that you pretend that's the year. The 12 weeks is the year, it's not 3 months. Yeah.
So that might be good. That could be good.
I think we should.
Yeah. So we were talking about New Year's resolutions. There was a show I talked about when Rick Beato had his show come out about, like, does creativity diminish after the age of 30? Yeah. That was a good one. Yeah. The episode before Cliff Miller was on, I called it "Raise Your Ya Ya Ya."
Raise your ya ya ya.
Yeah. That one I had to improvise because Cliff was supposed to be here, and then he thought he would just be running late, and actually it was a no-show because he had a tire blow on his way here, and he lives in Horseshoe Bend, so that was a showstopper.
Yeah.
So he was here the following week. But Fix It in the Mix was a topic. Can you be a producer, a mixing engineer, mastering engineer? Could you be like an all-encompassing person like that? How to become a popular musician. That one has a lot of views.
Popular. Jeez.
Yeah. Marketing. We did a show on marketing, and are you stuck in the past?
Ooh.
That's one, like,
I keep seeing these things in my news feed about AI.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you see them too, but they're like, if you're not using AI, you're going to be left behind, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, and that's like, you need to know all these different AIs. And like, if you're just relying on, if you're using ChatGPT for Google, you're already behind. And like how things have changed in 3 years. And in 3 years, you're going to be just like totally left behind.
Yeah.
So,
well, the world is evolving so fast.
Yeah.
And And admittedly, like once, like for me personally, once I think I have like a grasp on something, the new thing's already happening. So it's like, oh, you got to learn this other thing.
Yeah.
And some of it's a little overwhelming and daunting, but man, you just get in and figure it out and talk to people who are already doing it. It's not so bad once you kind of get lined out.
I mean, you can't do everything, right? But figure out what is, like for our age group, Facebook is more popular. Instagram is there, but more people use Facebook than Instagram in our age group. But in the younger age group, it's Instagram. And there might be others out there too, but like
TikTok.
TikTok. But like, don't be fixated on every new little thing that comes out unless it's like super trending and like it's the next big thing. But like, otherwise you're just going to overwhelm yourself. Like you can't market everywhere.
Well, that's true. But there's also something to be said about the content of what you're putting out.
Right.
That is going to help a lot because I mean, I see so many friends post stuff. You see posts from them, but maybe they don't get much traction or whatever. And I mean, I've lived in that realm myself. I have a student who is early high school.
I was just going to bring that up.
and he just sort of reluctantly got on TikTok. Now he plays drums, he plays piano,
and he produces
his own music using GarageBand on his phone. So he'll
he's doing that on his phone.
Yes, producing this.
Oh wow!
Now I you've heard some of it. What that's kind of that dancey electronic.
Yeah, it's electronic music.
Sort of. I don't know. I think he had just an upgrade recently where he moved it onto his computer and he got like a Scarlett interface because he has an electronic drum. So now he can just do a stereo from his drums into his interface. And
nice.
He's been playing me this stuff that he's been producing the last, year or so. And it's really, really good. And I'm not just saying that because he's my student or anything. It's really good. And so I was encouraging him to put it out there. So he started putting little clips of it up on his TikTok. And there's not a lot of pomp and circumstance to it. Like check this out kind of a thing, right? Where he's trying to get people to look at what he's doing. He just puts it out there.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's, immediately had a few hundred. And then like the next one had a few thousand. The next one had like 20,000. The next one had like 150,000 views.
What the heck?
And then he did one the Sunday after Thanksgiving. And when he showed up for his lesson on Thursday, it had 1.9 million views.
What?
It just it took off.
Oh
and
my
it's just a simple 30-second clip of this music that he's producing. And it's just, so the quality of the content has a lot to do with.
The funny thing about that story, Fred.
What?
Do you know what I'm going to say?
No.
You don't? For 3 years, I've been saying, Fred, we did the drum covers. Now it's time to do our own creations that are about a minute to 90 seconds.
Right.
So he's doing exactly what I was telling you to do.
Well.
Now he's, see.
It's where our time goes, I think. Tom is here. Congrats on 3 years, like any solid drummer showing up consistently with solid grooves. It really is the unknown job description within bands. Show up on time and keep the egos chill in the band. Yeah. Just like that. Boom. So, I got down that rabbit hole talking about marketing and talking about my student. I did a show on, I went to the WGI Indoor Drum Finals. Jeremy Steinkohler's here. Congrats, Fred. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate it.
There was the one with your son.
Yeah, get into that one.
Okay.
Get into that one. So we did a review of the WGI Indoor Finals that happened in Dayton, Ohio. Had Steve Fulton on here, the owner of Audio Lab. That was a great one.
That was a good one, yeah.
Connor Hensley from the band Town of Trees. Did a show on avoiding burnout. That's when a lot of podcasters talk about burnout. And avoiding it, or what to do if you're kind of getting into those things. Had guitarist Gary Tackett from Nashville on here, who I've been playing with Gary now off and on, doing the Eric Clapton tribute band called Crossroads.
Yeah, quite good.
And for those watching currently, this live is that we are going to be playing at the Egyptian Theater on January 31st. Will be that big Eric Clapton show there. Anthony Fagiano's here. Congratulations on 3 years. Thanks, man.
Jeremy and Anthony, we've got a drawing.
Yeah.
Comment Drummergy to win stainless steel coffee tumbler, or a Fred Rock shirt, or Vader 5B drumsticks.
Pair of 5B Vader sticks. I can't quite reach them. Yeah, so
that's weird how it makes that cup look orange. On my screen, anyway.
It looks orange. It looks orange on my screen, but it's actually red.
Very dark red.
It's red.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because the silver and the light's kind of messing with the color a little bit.
I don't know.
Yeah. We had Dustin Morris on, singer-songwriter Dustin Morris, and he was the first person who actually played any live music on the show. And that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
That was a fun one.
It was fun.
And I had never met Dustin before. I had seen him on Facebook and social media, and I know a lot of the circle of people he runs around with, but I'd never met him. And I totally stumbled saying his name, and I called him Dennis.
Dennis.
But it's Dustin. So
you weirdo.
I know. So that was the first time I got somebody's name wrong. So now when I see his stuff, I always tell him, "Hey, Dennis, it's great to see you." We had world-renowned drum tech Kitty Sheretz on the show.
Oh, yeah.
We did have some technical difficulties with sound on that one, which was a bummer, but the content was still really, really good. And it was great talking to Kitty. Talking about inspiration. How long does inspiration last? That could kind of tie back into, New Year's resolutions. When you suddenly get excited to do something and you like the idea of it, but taking the action on that can fade quick if you don't take action, right? She says,
Well, I'm looking to see if our son has left.
That's probably a good idea.
Because he should have left a few minutes ago.
We had drummer, educator, producer Jared Halleck on the show.
Yep.
That was fun. Was that the first time we did a giveaway of anything?
Oh, I don't remember.
Because we gave away some of my stuff and some of Jared's stuff. We did a drum roll on this drum right here. We had clashed some cymbals. That was fun. We had music producer Matt Vanderbo on. That was a great one.
Yep, that was a good one. Yeah.
That was a really good one. Touring drummer Matt Muckle. Old Matt. Matt is awesome. He's currently out playing drums for the band Pretty Boy Floyd. Does anybody remember Pretty Boy Floyd from the late 80s?
No.
Yeah. He's out doing that. And he just played with Enough's Enough, some shows with them. This is kind of like the variety of guests, because they're not just drummers. Radio personality Big J from 100.3 The X. That was an insightful episode.
Yep.
We had Kendall Shue. He's a drummer and a teacher, and he is helps produce live shows. Shootoni Productions. Yeah. And I think he works hand in hand with the Duck Club, which is the Shrine.
Okay.
I'm not quite saying the name of the venue right, but it's the old Shriners Club.
Okay.
There's an upstairs venue and a downstairs one.
Okay.
Did Jude make it out?
I'm trying to tell.
I did a whole episode on stick technique. That was a hot topic one. Brian Hoyt is here. 3 years and still no discussion regarding jet propulsion theory. Dang it. I forgot. Give me a few years to go to school, Brian, and then I'll talk away.
Oh my gosh.
We need some more Drummergy entries. So if you see the little ticker, the little comment that's pinned to the screen right now, comment Drummergy to win the stainless steel coffee tumbler or Fred Rock shirt or the Vader 5B drumsticks. And so there you go. There you go. What else we got? We're going to go over...
Did you have Rick Oliver? Rick Oliver was on?
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Okay. Well, you just said what else?
Yeah. Well, I'm going through the list.
Oh, boy.
Brian Hoyt says, deal. Never too late to learn. Regarding jet propulsion theory. Yeah, well, I got to figure out how that ties into drumming. And then Brian Lair is here, and he said, Drummergy. Good morning, Drummergy. Are you going through the security camera footage?
I'm watching him on his phone.
Oh, making sure he gets on the bus.
Dear sweet time, get down to the bus stop. It looks like he had left and then he came back, and I can tell you why he came back, because he didn't have his glasses or his badge.
Right. We had Bart Robley on, and Bart and Jeremy Steinkohler, who is also here, they have a podcast called the Drummers Education Connection, which happens also every Tuesday, but it happens at 11 a.m. Pacific time.
Well, we're on Mountain Time,
right.
So yeah, we'll just...
But I think they just celebrated 5 years of their show.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I had heard, I don't know if somebody told me this or if I read it somewhere, but most people who start a podcast, they don't last more than 10 episodes.
Well, I wonder if it depends on what their topic is, like, because they have to probably do a lot of research or something.
Possibly.
Like if it's more of a news type thing, like, like there's the kind of podcasts that are like on true crime, and so then that means you have to do a bunch of digging, and learn a bunch of stuff to present the facts. That might be a lot of work.
Well, as you know, this is just what we do is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and there's some expense attached to it as well. Just for the streaming service alone, is nearly $500 for the year.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, it's like just to broadcast once a week is $10, right?
Yeah.
Then any other expense of like microphones and cables and boards that interface with the computer and cameras and
powered USB hubs.
Yes. Yes.
She didn't even know it was a thing.
Which I don't want to say who yet, but the Drummergy Podcast does have a sponsor that will be kicking off
our first sponsor,
which will do some trade with advertising for the sponsor. But it's so awesome because this is going to be a really cool relationship. All of the musicians in Boise are going to go, what? That's awesome.
Yeah. I think pretty much everybody knows who he is.
Yes. So we have a sponsor for the show, which will help relieve some of the financial
that's pretty cool
pressure that's starting to build as this thing grows. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. That was so awesome. We had talked about how important drum rudiments are, and like, do you have to know all of them? I did a show with my son Christian, and he and I we did like a review of the DCI finals that happened in Indianapolis the end of or the beginning of August.
Yeah.
We did a show on what does Jar Jar Binks, toddlers, chimpanzees, and Josh Freese have in common. Remember that one? Thomas Schuster is here. Thomas, I missed you yesterday. And make sure you read the bottom of the screen right here, Thomas. You can't see my mouse jumping around, but read the bottom of the screen. And get in the drawing there, buddy. Yeah. Be the best you could be. Then we had drummer John Pisano from the band Jukebox on.
That's right.
And then I did a second video that I put up. We did like this short little tour of his new touring van that he has for the band.
He's got a nice ride.
Yeah. He said, buy once, cry once.
That's right. Words to live by.
Yeah. I had Jeff Abercrombie from the band Fuel on.
Yep.
Become pretty good friends with Jeff. Chip Ritter has been on, who is also part of the Drummers Education Connection. And Jeremy, if you're still here, I'll be soliciting you soon, my friend, to also be on the show. The Chip Ritter one was a lot of fun. And not only that, it was kind of tying in because Chip was helped doing fundraising for the Breast Cancer Consticket Foundation.
Yeah. With
April Samuels. So that was pretty cool. My buddy Scott Elliott, former guitarist for Midline, was here, and we talked about not only the Boise history, but James says we need to do a show on feet.
I have a whole video of a collection of Fred's feet.
She does. Okay, since we're going to talk about feet. Now, I don't know why
could I make a lot of money with those videos? They talk about feet videos and pictures.
You might as well just throw it out there, Mary. I don't know why I do this. I never realized I did this until Mary brought it to my attention. Okay? But at the end of the day, when I'm on the couch, did I start this more after I broke my leg?
No.
Was this before?
No, you've always done it. I just finally just had it.
Okay, now there's a name for this. It's actually, there's a condition. Okay,
you have a condition.
I have a condition.
Oh,
so what I do is when my feet are on the couch and I somehow like massage my feet.
He rubs his feet together.
Like this.
It's so awkward to watch. It's so disturbing.
Mary says it looks like my feet are making out.
Yeah, it's like
because they rub together like this, and my
Oh yeah. And so then I'll videotape it. I'll videotape your feet without you. And I put it.
Oh my god!
I'll put a little music to it.
Oh, why?
A little filter.
Yes,
and it's pretty freaking funny. It's so disturbing, but it's so funny.
It's funny. Now there's a term for it. It's called cricketing. And it's a self-soothing mechanism. So I guess I need to self-soothe, and that's why I do it. Now that I know,
I guess there are worse things you could do.
There is, but now that it's been brought to my attention so prevalently,
yeah,
I've been trying not to do it. I've been trying.
I know you haven't. You have not succeeded in trying not to do it.
I haven't.
I don't even think you're capable.
Succeeded in not trying. Okay, those go along with your pre-used batteries.
Pre-used batteries.
Being good isn't good enough. I had Rick Oliver on, who is a local promoter. My buddy Alfred DeVerona, bass player extraordinaire. I did a show on Sticks, Tricks, and Flash. Freddie Cricket.
Freddie Cricket.
Did a show on Last Minute Gig Prep. And then I had on guitarist Brandon Fields from the Guns N' Roses tribute band Pretty Tied Up, because I had just done a show with his band. Can you tell how good a drummer is by how they set up their drums? And then last week I had Matthew Hartz, multi-time and national wow. Multi-time national and world championship fiddler. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
And so next week I'll have on Mr. Rick Stojak, which is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if I want to do a show on feet though, James. I think
that's exactly the song that I use. Let's get it on.
Mary has several of those videos.
I've got I have a
it's
little
disturbing.
I have a little iPhotos album I've created, and I've got it says I only have 6 in here, but I know I've got at least one more because I did one more recently too that I don't see in here. So now I got to go find that.
Okay, now that the public knows about this, you should just do it and see what happens.
Well, there's a special website that's dedicated just to feet.
There is?
Yeah, and like people pay money. So I'd be prostituting your feet.
Prostitute my feet, babe. See, Thomas says those videos would go viral.
I know. And I'll just call it Cricket 1, Cricket 2. I don't know. Like,
I know you got to come up with something, but hey, we're looking for multiple streams of income here, right? It's multiple streams of revenue. You might as well put if my hands are doing part of the work, so should my feet, right? All right. Christmas is coming. This is my attempt of diverting away from feet topics to drum topics. Courtesy of my notes.
Okay.
All right. So one thing that I get asked a lot from parents is what should we get our kids or their spouse for Christmas? Drum related things. Now there's only 8 billion things to choose from. But I just trying to keep like a budget in mind. Like you can go from stocking stuffers to more serious purchases. Okay. But so here's some ideas for all of you. Now I know there's several of people that are watching that are drummers. And then your family member might say, hey, what do you want for Christmas? And you could say, oh, I want a new one of these. Okay. So here we go. Number 1, easy purchase, earplugs. Now, sorry, it's trying to focus.
Why are earplugs a good idea?
Why are earplugs a good idea?
Yeah.
Well, drums are loud.
Drums
are loud, but so are concerts.
Yeah.
But
will wearing earplugs make my drum playing sound crappy?
They could, but if you get this style of earplug, I'm trying to get one out. If they're clear, so if I drop it on the floor, it might disappear forever. This particular brand, I can't even remember what it. I think Ear Racers is one brand. Okay, took one out. Now this.
I think I have Ear Racers.
Let's see. I'm trying to. Sorry. This particular style of earplug.
Oh, I call those the Christmas trees.
Well, it kind of looks like earplug tree. This particular style helps bring down the volume, but you don't lose the clarity of what you're hearing. So it has like a filter.
Maybe if you stopped moving it around, we could actually focus.
Oh. Well, I've held it up multiple times.
I know, but you keep moving
just because you're looking away when I do it.
No, I'm not. Don't forget I'm on a 7-second delay.
That's not all you're on. So there's that. Okay. Pretty inexpensive. They have some that have actually, I think I have one for this, but it's missing a little string so you can kind of like drape them over your shoulder. But earplugs are a great way. Okay. So Thomas is going to say, hey, do you have links to these things? I don't, but Mary could maybe.
What you have? There's a link on the Fred Rock page for the ones that. Yeah. Yes, Fred. Come on.
So if you go to fredrockschoolofdrumming.com, there's a store link.
Is it under accessories?
It's under gear.
Nope. Earplugs under accessories.
Okay.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Thomas, there are different brands of those. So I guess it just depends like how much money you want to spend.
These are etymotic.
That kind of look like maybe what this. Yeah. I can't read that print on the.
Yeah, they look like the ones
on the case very well.
Yeah.
James says with those type of earplugs, you need to make sure to twist them out. They can create a suction.
Ooh.
So you just need to give a little twist and pull.
Yeah, they've got like a little, I couldn't tell you holding yours up, but if you look at them on the picture that I put in the link, there's like a little like handle.
Yeah.
That you can grab them.
John Klein is here.
They also have the little foamy options. They have different options.
Yeah.
Different
But earplugs are a great gift idea.
Yeah.
John Klein is here. John. Hey, buddy. I've been meaning to call you, but I found some answers to our question on our last lesson that we had.
Uh-huh.
And I got some really good information from 5 different teachers all over the United States.
Wow.
I did my homework.
I guess so.
Yeah.
All right. What else could you get a drummer?
Okay. Now I took these out of the package because I needed them. But
what if I'm a young drummer and I don't have drums yet? I'm just working on a pad.
Dude, are you just skipping ahead or what?
I'm just asking a question. I don't have your list of stuff that you're talking.
Well, we're doing small items first.
Oh, okay.
So, sound dampeners. These are by Vader. They're called Buzzkill. Now, this comes in a pack of 6.
Those are also on your website.
These are also on my website. They are very sticky, and you just put them on your drum head near the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I mean, you could experiment. Like, sometimes I put them just halfway on, so half of it might be touching the drum head, and the other half is kind of on the rim of the drum.
Okay.
Just depends on... I mean, you're just muting for whatever taste you want or how much ring you're trying to get out of the drum. They have some bigger ones also that come in a 4-pack. And I've also seen James Harrison talk about these. And another popular brand that you might hear about is called Moon Gel.
Uh-huh.
And there's some others out there too.
What about the little sticky hands? You throw them against the window.
Those work, but those come out of like those little bubble gum machines. We want like
good luck finding those. They're hard to find.
Yeah, I think if you're a drummer, you want something that's like
professional.
Yeah. So these come in a little package. It says Vader on it, and so these are fairly inexpensive. Order these online, but these are really, really great to quickly help out.
Okay.
The sound of your drums if you need them.
Okay.
Now, that's a whole nother discussion. Like people say, you don't need these if you know how to tune drums. Well, but maybe there's a certain sound you're looking for, or
sure.
You need some help in your tuning in a pinch. So all of this stuff could,
sure.
There's tools exist for reasons, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. Jamie Vink, good morning. Jamie, John, if you guys want in on the drawing, make sure you type Drummergy in the comments, okay? We're going to give away a Drummergy mug. We're going to give away...
Ooh, Drummergy branded moon gels. No.
Ooh.
That would be
Look into
fun.
that, producer.
What?
A pair of drumsticks. Okay. And we're going to also give away the Fred Rock School of Drumming t-shirt. See, Jamie's on it. Drummergy, baby. All right, moving along. It's surprising to me the amount of people who play drums who don't have a drum key. Okay.
Oh, yes. but it's also amazing the amount of drummers who have 20 drum keys, but they still can't find their drum key.
I don't know who you could be talking about. Now there was a time.
Pretty much every drummer.
Yes. I think that if you go into the household of a drummer, you're gonna find these on multiple places.
It's the
somewhere
guitar
in the kitchen.
It's the guitar pick for drummers.
It's the guitar pick for drummers. There's guaranteed there's one in the kitchen somewhere. There's one on a nightstand or a dresser or both or multiple. There's one on the counter in the bathroom.
Freddie Drummergy Cricket.
See, Thomas is into this whole marketing thing. I guarantee there's one on top of the dryer or washer in the house. There's probably one under the couch. There's one behind the TV. There's one on the floor of your car, but there's probably not one in your drumstick bag, right? or anywhere near your drums. So drum keys are fairly inexpensive. I recommend getting 2 for your drummer. I like to tune with both drum keys in my hand. And
what did I do for you?
What?
What did I do for you? That seems to solve all your problems that you're not actually holding.
What did you do for me?
Yeah. What did I get for you?
I know what you did.
Yep.
There's a really cool keychain version.
A little leather one. Yep.
Yeah, a little leather thing that snaps around, and then that thing attaches to your car keys.
Yep.
And that has actually bailed me out multiple times.
Yes.
Because usually I'm driving somewhere. So, Richie, hey buddy, make sure you put Drummergy in the comments so you could be entered to win.
It's the weird sound in the washing machine.
Yeah. Yes. So drum keys are very important. Avoid buying the super cheap ones. I would try to get one that has probably a little bit more distance from here to the handle, because you could get your knuckles on the hoop of the drum, on the rim of the drum, pretty easy. And depending on the drum, you could find out what the color of your blood is pretty easy.
Oh.
But yeah, if you get a taller one, but get two.
Okay.
The two, one for each hand, right? There you go. So there's another little idea. So that's 3 things, right? Okay. Now, drumsticks.
You don't have drum keys on your website. Way to go.
Well, we need to fix that.
Yeah, we sure do. Okay.
Jeff is here. Now,
Excuse me.
Jeff, we were talking about drum kit setups, and you had the ginormous, huge bass drums. And when you were commenting before on that show, I just imagined you had one. But then a bunch of us went and looked at your Facebook page, and you have 2.
Yeah.
2 huge bass drums. But that drum kit looks so awesome, man. That was a really cool looking drum kit. And it looked like it'd be easy to play. Super easy to play. All right, now I showed you my drumsticks that have my name on them, but this is a drumstick I recommend a lot. The size, this is 5B.
Now, why do you recommend that size?
I think 5B is generally a really good size for like all-purpose drumming. You could play jazz, you could play rock, you could play symphonic music. You know, a lot of kids in school, they only have 1 pair of sticks, maybe 2. They're not like me and some of the other pro drummers that I see here, where we have a lot of different choices in our stick bag, or a lot of the same in our stick bag, which I have a lot of the same in my stick bag. But I think if you're just going to pick a pair of sticks to get somebody, I think the 5B size is excellent.
Okay.
That's a safe bet for the drummer in your life right there.
Okay.
Really safe. Okay. So drumsticks. Here's another fairly inexpensive stocking stuffer. The egg shaker.
Ah, yes.
Right?
The old egg
You know,
shaker.
and it's small enough you can put this in your stick bag.
Yeah.
Maybe you're playing, you need a little something.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. The egg shaker.
All right.
Does that make sense, producer?
Of course.
All right. Then moving on then. Metronome.
Oh.
Now, Thomas, we're getting out of control here, buddy.
Drummergy 6. Hey.
Now,
these are all great ideas.
They
though.
are.
These are all great
But you know,
ideas.
I can make that happen, actually. Fairly simple.
Yeah.
But for right now, we have the Fred Fisher Fred Rock 5B Vader drumsticks.
Yeah.
Now, this is not a signature stick. This is a stick with my signature. Okay. Yeah. A signature stick is like a specifically designed stick by that drummer. But
this is more like you autographed it.
Right. Now, I could very easily talk to my friends at Vader Drumsticks, and I could say, hey, I want to get drumsticks made that say Drummergy on them, and they would do it for me. James says, I think the Vader Drumsticks rechargeable pack is an awesome Christmas gift.
Oh.
It has a drum key, bass drum impact pad, snare cord, cymbal felts, cymbal sleeves, cymbal stand washers, possibly. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't know they called it a rechargeable pack, but Tech pack. There we go. Yeah, so it's like a first aid kit for drummers, kind of, because you never a Drummergy Podcast practice pad. See,
he's going into the marketing full on.
He's going into the marketing full on, but these were also things that we talked about with Fred Rock School of Drumming.
Yeah.
All of these are great ideas. Maybe there's some way that we could do both. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay. I know I talked to Chad at Vader a long time ago about getting drum pads with my logo put on them, and I think it seemed like the price was going to be more than I was willing to spend. So, and also I don't know how much control they have over that anyway, but there you go. Yeah. So James is 100% spot on. They have like these, kind of, I think Tech Pack might be the what it's actually called, but, Jamie says a Fred Rock drone blimp.
Wow.
Now, could you imagine, like,
where would that?
I don't know. It could be like sporting events or what. I just think sporting events because he said blimp, but
Boise State.
You know how they fly. Sometimes they fly those things around the stadium, those smaller blimps, and you see whatever's advertising's on the side of it, right? I'm going to need more sponsors, Jamie. That's what I'm going to need. Oh my gosh. Thomas says drum pads with your feet on them. Okay, now I mentioned I had Jared Halleck on my show. And that's a good show to go back and watch. Now, he does get special made drum pads, and he had one with P. Diddy's face on it.
Yeah, so you could smack his face while you're drumming.
So like the nose of P. Diddy's face was the center of the drum pad, and he called it the diddler. The diddler.
The P diddler.
And he did this whole thing on TikTok for, I don't know, like a month or 2 months or something. I don't remember how long his campaign was, but now he's got this whole marketing thing too, where you bought raffle tickets to win the diddler. And then he did a second one. Do you remember what the second one was? He did another one with somebody's face on it, I think. But yeah, you could get a drum pad made with your picture of feet on it. I don't know if I can handle looking at one with anybody's feet on it, let alone mine. That would be yeah, James says drum pad prices are through the roof with the tariffs going on. Yeah, that seems to be true with many things.
I'm looking at the Vader Zero pad, and it's $53.
Yeah. So before I get to the, I do have the pad on here. Metronome.
Oh yeah.
This particular one is the DB60. I use this all the time with my students.
Fred Fisher, you don't have this one on your page either.
This is a pretty easy one to hear. It's got a lot of different options with subdivisions, eighth notes, 16th notes, triplets, different time signatures, and I'm not going to go through all the functions of it, but this is a fairly inexpensive one. They also have a DB30. This is made by Boss, by the way. And there's other ones out there. Now, a lot of people say, well, I could just use the one on my phone, which I have some metronome apps on my phone as well. I don't know. There's something about the tactileness.
Tactileness.
I think that's the right verbiage.
Verbiage.
The right words to say about having a physical thing in your hand. So I've had students have they have the DB30, and I also have the DB90 that I use a lot with the drum set. And it has a lot of different programming options, and I use that live a lot.
The Drummergy 2026 foot calendar.
Oh my gosh. These are golden ideas. These are golden ideas. Oh my gosh. I want to say other words right now.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say holy shit.
Funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
He's
that's
on a
just
roll.
absolutely just we're off. We're completely okay. Here's another good one. Here's another good choice for the drummer in your life. Snare drum head.
Oh, yep. Now, as a parent of a student drummer,
yes.
why do I need to get a snare drum head? There's a snare drum head already on the snare drum.
Great question. Now
That looks huge next to you.
I know I make it look like it's the same size as this drum behind me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you a comparison here. Okay. Now this is camera trickery. Trickeration, as we used to say about Boise State. This is a 20-inch drum head. This is a 14-inch drum head. Now let's get it a little closer. Looks a little smaller now, right?
Oh my gosh.
All right, so most snare drums are 14 inches. Not all, but most. Okay.
Okay.
This is a white texture coated. This happens to be a single ply drum head, which is my preference. But if you get I'm freaking out the camera focus. If you get a 2-ply head, that's a good bet. Now, I'm an Aquarian endorsed drummer, so I'm going to obviously...
Oh, why do I need an extra head?
Oh, that was your question.
Yeah.
So the snare drum is the singular drum that gets played the most out of your drum kit.
Of course.
So that drum head is probably going to wear out faster than any of the others.
Wouldn't your kick drum also be...
I think that would probably be second in line for wearing out quickly. Or,
I don't know. If I'm a 4 on the floor kind of player, that's more than... Oh.
Listen, lady, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So, snare drum head. Usually if you play the drums, you have a snare drum. Not everybody has a full drum kit. Oh my gosh. What'd you put in your coffee this morning?
Is it possible to get a foot-shaped beater for your kick drum?
Holy hell. we are... oh my gosh. I wish Thomas was sitting here with me right now.
We should take the microphone off the logo behind your M's and put a foot.
No.
Oh my god!
Wow, is it possible to get a foot-shaped beater for your kick drum?
That's funny.
Okay,
that's really funny.
That made me think of this. Somewhere in this house, maybe I might have thrown it away. Somewhere in this house was this little rubber foot, like it came off of like an action figure or something.
No, it's like
See, Jamie knows we're completely off the rails.
So I think like those little hands, the little hands. It's like a little foot.
This foot was probably like 1.5 inches long. Looked like a freaking...
It probably came off a doll or something. Yeah. I don't know where it came from.
But it would frequently... I would go back to play my drums, and it would be sitting on the snare drum. Like, where did this foot come from?
Or it would be sitting at the pedal for the bass drum.
I would randomly find this foot everywhere in the studio. Just like I would have that that little throw up in my mouth a little bit. Jeff says that's why God created duct tape for broken snare heads. Guilty. I've done that too. Yeah, I think every drummer has had their.
Hey, I had to make a guitar strap out of duct tape once.
Right.
It worked.
This one. Now you might not immediately think like a drummer would need this, but the Leatherman tool.
Now, why would I need a Leatherman tool?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
I have one of these that I keep in my stick bag that I take to shows, and this one I keep in my cabinet. Now, a Leatherman has like pliers on it.
Uh-huh.
Now this one, I've used this one. Now it doesn't want to open. All right. Mm-hmm. So you get your pliers on there, right?
Okay.
So you got pliers, but you get your Phillips and flathead screwdrivers in here.
Okay. The multi-tool.
Yep. A knife. Some of them have scissors.
Oh.
Some of them have. There's a flathead one.
Why would I need any of these tools
I'm
for my
holding this stuff
drums?
out, but I'm not showing anybody. Sorry.
No, I know.
All right, so we got.
I'm like,
I think
see
most
you're doing something.
guy and some of you gals out there.
Are you just wanting this because it's a tool, or is there a purpose for it?
No, because
what are you going to do with it?
I've used this a lot for tightening up random things, not just drum stuff, but things have screws in them that are
like bass guitars that have like problems in their wiring.
So, for example, one of Cliff's guitar strap things that you hook the guitar strap to was constantly coming loose. So like every show, he's like, "Hey, do you have that tool?" I'm like, yeah,
so this is a good gift, not just for drummers, but for guitarists as well.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Now James says they've got some drum specific tools now. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I don't know if you heard James when I first started, but there's like 8 billion things to choose from, right? Yeah, sure. There's always a gadget. But this is a good easy one to keep. You can probably get that at hardware stores or the like. Okay. Now I did a video last year, or maybe the year before, like the 10 great gift ideas, having a flashlight. Right. Now, I still do have a flashlight in my stick bag, but this, fairly new on the market, I believe, is the Trick Drums Drummer Personal Stage Light. Now, everything's backwards. Okay, there we go. This you can get at trickdrums.com, and it's $8. And it has a magnet on the end. So it can, might have to move this comment out of the way. Boom.
Oh, boy.
Oops, not that one.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's magnetic. Where's my stand? You guys see that? There we go. You can turn it on. That'll help. We're doing it live. So it's pretty cool. Like this could just attach to your drum hardware. I've used it a couple times for gigs to help me see my set list. So you got to have a flashlight. To have a flashlight.
You know what else is a great gift that might not be on your list, but maybe it is? A headlamp.
Oh, headlamps would be great. Yeah,
for those nighttime loadouts when they kill the lights to the stage and you're like, I can't see.
Yeah.
Especially, the out of town gigs that are outside. Yeah. There's been many times where it's like, oh crap, I should have brought my headlamp.
I think for most of us drummers who live in that realm of packing in and out your own gear and typically late nights and you're in a dark club environment. And so you just have to have some light to see your way around. So the headlamp is a great suggestion too. Yep. Stick bag. Here's one by DW. Actually, I think somebody probably makes these stick bags and then the different manufacturers get their name stamped on it. Now this, of course, I got to reload this one for the next gig. I have a bunch of these. These are the used sticks because they're upside down. These are sticks that have already done their job and they're ready for retirement.
Wow.
So, yeah, I just look. Here's how you know that stick is gonzo. Right? So, the discarded ones go on that side. Right? These have lived their life and they're done. Ooh. But anyway, that's a fairly inexpensive one. I also have a one by Vader that holds way more sticks and it's got more pockets and stuff on that one. And that one I typically use for my regular gigs. And this is the one I grabbed for last minute. Oh, I don't need much to take. So I'll put some fresh pairs of sticks in it and go.
Thomas has a great idea.
A gift card for Fred Rock's School of Drumming.
True.
Dude, let's just put him on the payroll. Wait, he's got He's got to be creating some
Well,
kind of revenue for the business.
I was gonna tell you the other day, like you need to, say that on your promoting that. Hey,
Yeah.
it's gift giving season.
It
Give the
is.
gift of music.
That's right. What do I do with my retired drumsticks? Well,
he likes to look at them.
I always think that sometimes I think, well, I'm gonna make some arts and crafts project out of them, but they typically end up in the wood pile to burn in the backyard.
No.
Yeah, there's a bunch out there. Don't you know this? You looked in your backyard.
I've never seen drumsticks in the backyard.
Oh,
no, because usually what you do with them is you take them to shows and you give them away. That's what he normally does with them.
Well, Thomas, I used to be more popular, and so people wanted drumsticks from the drummer. so I would give those out, which I did when I played with the Guns N' Roses tribute thing.
There you go.
I gave out quite a few sticks. But yeah, that's I mean, in a regular season of performing in front of people.
Yeah. When you play with Midline, and it's usually more of a concert setting, then that's when you give it away.
And that's when people would like them. Yeah. There's a lot of ways that since we're talking about this, I think this is a good subject, is nobody's buying music anymore. And so musicians have to make money in some way. And so a lot of times drummers will sell their used pairs of sticks at the merch table, which we've done that too. So you could get a pair of Fred Fisher, Fred Rock drumsticks at the merch table.
You mean, so if I wasn't lucky enough to catch one in the audience, then I could just go buy a pair? Do you get a pair, or do you get just one stick? Okay.
You get a pair. Yep. All repackaged, but they're used by one only. This guy right here. Oof. So you could get a pair of Fred Fisher used sticks, and people like that stuff. A little souvenir. Sure. So yeah, that's typically what I would do with those. Jeff says, my wife just walked in the office and saw me listening to you and turned around saying, no, you're not listening to this. Just giving you more ideas for shit to put in your drum bag. Hey, get that wife back in there. We want Mrs. Weeks on the show.
Oh my gosh.
You tell her to come back in and enjoy the show. All right. Every drummer also needs, if they don't have one, which they should, is a drum pad. This is my preferred one. This is a 12-inch Vader, double-sided.
Ooh.
This side is a little more firm. Here, let's do a little tap test. You can hear the difference. A little firmer side. This one's a little bit softer. See the difference?
No. Maybe just a tad.
Da 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 da. Fred Rock Cricket Fisher. Oh my god.
The cricket.
Yeah, see, James says nowadays used heads and sticks are autographed and sold after shows. Yep.
What if we made a t-shirt of a cricket cricketing his feet?
Boom. There we go. There you go. You heard it live, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll get the AI on that.
Okay. So there's some gift ideas. You know what we could do? No, I changed my mind.
Okay.
I have the ability to do that. So should we raffle off these items?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's find out who will be the winner of.
Am I coming in there?
Well, I can't reach the box from here now.
Okay. All right, hold on.
The point of having two different drum head sides, Thomas, is to get two different feels, and it's good to play on different surfaces, because your hands are going to move a little bit differently from those. Winner, chicken dinner. All right. So
what are you giving away first?
What do you want to get away?
Let's do the sticks first.
Sticks first?
Yeah. Sticks
You
first.
sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. Because why? Because yes. All right. Here, this is the L bucket.
L bucket
with the names. Look at that. All right.
That's a good bucket with 8 names in it.
You'd be like,
oh, jeez, dude.
Stranger Things. Right.
Will you just draw?
Taking me to the. All right. Let's see what we got here. Now I don't know. This says.
Just read it.
Anthony Fagiano. Now, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Anthony's one of my bestest buddies and in my band. Does he win a pair of drumsticks?
Well, he put his name in the thing. Maybe we do somebody different for drumsticks, and he can go back in for a shirt or a mug. How's that?
All right.
Well,
we'll keep something special for Anthony here.
Okay.
All right. Drumsticks, right?
Let's do the chiefs. Oh yeah, the drumsticks. Let's do the drumsticks.
We'll still do the 6. Mark Gruber.
Mark Gruber gets drumsticks.
Does he want the drumsticks or he wanted the shirt? I'm just thinking maybe a drummer wants
Maybe
sticks.
you just should have rethought this whole thing.
All right. See? Whack. All right. Okay.
You're getting the drumsticks.
There's Mark Gruber.
I'm writing it down.
All right. There you go.
Okay, you can put those back. I don't need to hold them.
We can set them on the yeah, for crying out loud.
Come on.
All right. What are we doing next? The mug?
The t-shirt.
The t-shirt. The t-shirt. All right. Brian Lair.
Brian Lair.
Brian. Okay, here's the shirt.
Okay. Well, I have to put his name on it. T-shirt. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and for the...
Now we got the mug. The Drummergy mug.
It's not orange. It's actually red.
It's actually red. Let's see who we got here.
Aaron!
Aaron Moore.
Yay!
There we go. Okay. Who was there you go. Cool. Okay. I think that I think we should give the sticks to Brian and the shirt to Mark. Oh, I'm getting the look.
If he doesn't want
Mark just says, I'll take whatever I officially win unless someone wants. Do you want the sticks, Mark?
Well, we're not giving,
that's what I pulled.
I'm not taking a gift away from somebody else.
I know.
You are psychotic.
I am psychotic.
What is that?
That's just nobody.
He is not nobody.
No, I pulled a different name. I was just rummaging around through the names, nervously. All right. So we got a shirt to Brian, a pair of sticks to Mark, and the mug to Aaron, and then my buddy Anthony. Maybe we'll just give Anthony a shirt.
What, Fred? You just don't get the whole gist of it.
Oh, I do. I get the gist.
Did you answer Thomas's question about what's the point in having two?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
I did. It's good to play on multiple surfaces or different types of surfaces.
Okay.
For example, Thomas, you have a digital drum kit and an acoustic drum kit, and they both feel different to play, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, see? Look what you did.
Okay, Anthony, you get a pair of sticks.
Oh, my gosh.
Anthony gets sticks. Mark gets sticks. Brian gets a shirt.
Did we have... Well, you had Anthony on the show, right?
I did.
He never got a mug, so let's give him a mug for being on the show.
Okay.
Because that's what we started doing.
Anthony, I got you a coffee mug because you'll probably drink out of the coffee mug, but you won't drink out of the sticks.
Or probably ever use the sticks.
I've got 8,000 pairs of sticks. Anthony can have a pair of sticks. This is like a version of like your brother winning stuff from you. Because he's my brother and he won stuff from me. Yeah, see? Thomas says, yeah, they feel way different. And so that's what you're going to get with the two different surfaces on a drum pad. And James says also one side is quieter. So this red side is going to be quieter than the black side.
It's hard to hear that difference on the video.
So there you go. So we got some gift ideas for the drummer. We got some gift winners, and I think that's it.
I think so.
How do you feel about that?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking the producer.
That's me.
That is you. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. 3 years of doing the show. Yes, the black side is more dense, Thomas. Definitely. Yep. It is more dense. And it's a really great pad. It can easily sit on top of your snare drum. They make a 6-inch version of that too. Like you can throw it in your backpack. That's easier to throw in your backpack than the 12-inch one. Are we winning football picks? No. Oh, foot. Are we winning foot picks?
Huh?
No.
Oh, I see. No, but says, if we do post those foot videos on whatever that website is, it's not the OnlyFans. It's not that one. There's another one that's dedicated to just feet. My kids are like, Mom, it would be that one. Why, Mom? Like, because it's funny. I don't know.
Yeah. So
if we end up doing that, we'll let you know.
So OnlyFans kind of has a negative connotation to it, right?
Well, it's
where you can see more.
You can see too much of people.
Yeah, people are giving away too much information
about themselves. Feet are just feet.
Well, I mentioned earlier because I was reading back through some of the things that I've talked about, and one was like, "Are you only feet?" We can't escape the foot discussion. Hey,
it's
yeah, but what I was going to say is stuck in the past with your marketing and talking about, could these feet take off? I did have a student this past week. Now, when little kids are having restricted screen time and things like that, and parents wanting to protect their kids from social media, which I completely understand. But this kid just went like way beyond. And when he found out that I had a YouTube channel, his perception of me was in question for a moment. He's like, "You have a YouTube channel?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, that's bad." And I was like, "It is?" He's like, "There's a lot of bad stuff on YouTube." I'm like, "Well, my stuff's not bad stuff on YouTube." And I said, "I've got Facebook." And he's like, "Oh, you're on social media? Oh, you're leaving your footprint. You're leaving your digital footprint everywhere."
I know. How old is this kid? And he is drilling you.
He is 8.
8.
Yeah.
Bringing down the hammer.
Yeah. So it was a little awkward for a moment. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get him to understand, like, yeah, technology exists and technology can be used for good or evil, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely how you decide you want to use it and how you let it affect you. Yeah.
And you choose the proper thing.
Right.
Proper platform.
Yep. Yeah. So anyway, there you
yeah. Like, we're not doing your podcast on OnlyFans.
Right. Exactly. Richie says feet don't bother me.
It's
toes. Oh man.
Yeah, you should see his toes. They like go, I can't even describe it.
My toes?
That second toe is like as long as my pinky finger.
Well, you have small hands.
No.
So that's not really saying much.
My pinky is long enough that's a freakish long toe.
My feet are really average. I wear a size 10 shoe.
Uh-huh. And you've got that second toe that comes out longer than your
But
big
I
toe.
think that's normal for most people. You have weird toes because you have one big toe and then the next 4 are all the same line, like they're little soldiers in a line.
My toes go down.
So you've got no, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
It has this one whoop and then 4 little. They don't go like this. They don't.
My toes look like the cell phone
like
tower
Flintstone feet.
Things on your phone. They just go down in a thing.
No, you have Flintstone feet.
I do.
Jamie says that's a sign of high intelligence. And who am I to disagree?
He's talking about me.
No, he's definitely talking about me. I sound like Peter Parker's uncle. I don't know. I don't understand the reference. Peter Parker being Spider-Man, but
didn't he say with I can't even think. Comes great responsibility or whatever. With great power comes great responsibility.
Oh yeah. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, that's what. So when we got done with that lesson, I said, well, I just got drilled on why I'm on social media and on YouTube, and Dad looks at his son and goes, "What?
You weren't supposed to say that."
So, but at any rate, so we have a few more shows left of the year. 3, I think. Is that correct?
All right.
3 more shows of the year, and then I'll look at my calendar real quick.
Yep, 3 more.
3 more. So next week we'll have Rick Stojak on. I don't know if I'll have any more guests this year after Rick. We'll see. Sometimes it's hard to get people committed to being here early with Christmas quickly approaching.
Yep.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the first show of next year of 2026, we will be announcing who our sponsor is, and we will have the sponsor here live and in person.
Yeah.
And that's going to be really, really cool.
Yeah.
I'm
excited.
I'm looking forward to sharing that information with everybody. Which just that alone reminds me of this little meme that just used to be out for a while. It said, "Lord, give me the confidence of a local band announcing something coming soon." Or big things coming soon.
That is so funny.
But is it true? It's so true. Lord, give me the confidence of a local band announcing big things coming soon. I'm going to hyperventilate. Oh, she thought. Are you going to live? Oh, we got to call 911. The silly ambulance needs to. I haven't made me tear up a little bit.
Okay.
Who has this much fun this early in the morning? But it's so true, isn't it? I'm so guilty of it myself. Like, we got something really cool's about to happen. We can't tell you what or when. Just want to let you know we're thinking of you.
Coming soon.
Jamie says, "Dude, that's a T-shirt right there."
Oh my gosh.
It could almost be written in like when people wear shirts that have like Bible scripture on it or something. It's written in a kind of a, like the very first letter's really big, and you know what I'm saying? Like some old world script.
My stomach hurts from laughing so hard.
Lord, give me the confidence of a local band announcing something coming soon. See, James remembers it's
Willie Clown Day.
Willie Clown Day.
Willie, what was it? Willie Weary?
It's Weary Willie.
Weary Willie.
Now, that's a
Willie Weary Tuesday.
Now, I think of Weary Willie in a different way.
Oh my god. I'm weary. Oh my god.
I can't. I'm stuck. My throat actually hurts from laughing. Like right here.
My stomach hurts. Okay, not funny.
Did you just say it's not funny? All right.
Wrap this up, dude.
I gotta wrap this up. Richie says, "I see a Fisher foot fetish shirt coming soon." Yeah, Jamie, we're completely out of control.
The cricket shirt sounds good. I'm gonna get right on that.
Maybe the cricket's going like this, but it has human feet. completely left the room. Oh, start breakfast then. Oh, okay. Now that we completely crashed the car. Oh, that was good stuff. That was good stuff. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. This was so much fun. And next week, we will be back with the amazing Mr. Rick Stojak on the show. And he'll be coming to us live from San Diego. Good stuff. So just make that your... Jamie says his sides are hurting. All right, everybody, go out there with the confidence today of a local band announcing something big coming soon. Okay, we'll see you next week. Nighty night.